A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their fans here tonight. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. DA, take it away.
Well, guys, Kemba Walker is a multiple-time All-Star. But from his first seasons in the league, stardom was not assured. Even he said, "I never saw myself playing at this level. There were times I didn't know if I even belonged in the NBA. I guess you could say I'm surprised." Now, Kevin, every player has those doubts at the beginning, but few overcome them the way Kemba has.
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. And tonight's game may be won or lost. On that front line, Smitty, what makes for an effective front court tandem, do you think?
I think, first of all, if that tandem can switch on pick and rolls, that tandem can shoot the basketball and also make plays somewhat like a guard. But the biggest thing is if they can rebound and able to guard smaller guys, this will make them great.
Interesting. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, Leonard down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with him.
Pass to Leonard. Over Tatum. And it's Leonard missing. The Celtics on offense. Tatum kicks to Walker. Over Leonard. Second shot opportunity. And Cantor with the lay-in. Good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Here's Walker after the Clippers pick up 2. Pulls it from 20. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Harrell, the pass to Leonard. Over Tatum. Leonard, no luck.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Stolen by Beverly. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Leonard looking over the floor. Harrell trying to free himself up. Leonard, no luck.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Beverly. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. JaMychal Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Lou Williams. Celtics leading by 4. Langford with it. From deep, And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me in my darkest days. I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine. So.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for the Celtics, they've got Ogilvy. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Langford, and it's Smart in at the 1. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you. No good on that one. Steve, we've heard Commissioner Adam Silver broach the idea of a mid-season tournament. How that would be structured, I don't know. But do you think that could possibly work?
You know, I think it's a possibility, Kevin. One, I think you definitely have to have the season shortened to 75 games, 68 games. I think you have to do it on the back end of the All-Star break because we know so much as far as the calendar. When can you fit this in? Maybe 3 or 4 days after the All-Star game during that week. Expand that time off of maybe 3 or 4 days. It's possible.
And for a long time, JaMychal Green was mostly an energy player. He's expanded his game lately.
Worked on developing an outside shot. He can drop a few threes from the power forward spot now, Kevin. He still has a high motor. You love the activity around the rim.
Now Shamet, after Romeo Langford's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Shamet. Pass to Zubac. Fader on the way. And that one goes long.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Smart kicks to Langford. From 15 feet away, and it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
George finds Beverly. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now George. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Smart against George. 55 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Smart. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Zubac.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Now George, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. And George, here we go. It's blocked. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Smart. Here's Williams. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's George from deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Celtics up by 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive board. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, they had a hard time scoring inside. In fact, their offense was run almost exclusively along the perimeter. A lot of jumpers. It's too predictable. You got to mix it up.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 3. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Harrell in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Outside Williams. Harrell kicks to George. But he gets it back. They get it back. That's tipped. Williams against Hayward. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 3.
What you like about Gordon Hayward? The full repertoire. Nice move inside.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Harrell, the pass to George. Back to Harrell. Kicks to Beverly. Clock at 6. For the tie. The shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now.
Well, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverly. Gives you no room to get comfortable and is a thorn in his assignment side.
Harrell dishes to George. Back to Harrell. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Harrell's got his first bucket of the night. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. 3-point lead. Tatum on the wing. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Walker. Shoots. Rebound by Harrell.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Leonard. Great D that time from Tatum.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
They grab their own miss. Leonard. And it goes down 2 points.
With hands wider than the dimensions of the basketball, Kawhi able to control it with ease.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 1. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Walker. On the court for the Celtics. Walker and Smart, the guards. Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Williams at the 5, down low. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Williams with the ball. Williams picks him up. And the pass to Zubac. Tries from 16. Green, no luck. Boston leading by 3. Williams comes with a double team. Celtics passing it around. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And here's Leonard. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Quick off the floor for these offensive rebounds. Green's 7'2" wingspan. It helps him snatch them.
Walker against Williams. Walker goes in. And the rejection by Leonard. And he gets it back. Tatum's shot is off.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Leonard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Celtics with the lead. Passes it to Williams. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Boston again missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 2. 1:11 left in the fourth. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Beverly for 3. Offensive rebound. Harrell on the foul. Harrell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
Incredible activity from Montrezl Harrell. So many of his points is off the offensive glass.
It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And the Clippers call time here. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. That shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Walker in the post. Harrell on him. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
You know, it's just a case where you just have to go up strong and live with the results. Nice job.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 3. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's George. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Los Angeles with another miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Williams kicks to Harrell. Out to the wing. Beverly for 3. So we see Boston get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance,